Let me stop. All right, no joking. Let me get serious. Do I have to hold this one, or is it working? All right. What? Do both. All right. The food will get cold. The drink, hey, all right, guys, before we get into anything else, I mean, everybody wants to hear, I know it's a rah-rah-rah speech because we made history tonight. But at the end of the day, listen to what I just said. We made history tonight. Thank you. Each and every person in this room and the multitude of people that are not here right now, but everybody, every single being played a part in making that history. And I say this because at the end of the day, it was a race, but the race is about you all. It's about everybody in the East Ward. And I made a commitment, like I do in my life, to run a very positive campaign. And every single person on this campaign followed that drill. And besides doing that, we also did something that you would think all politicians should do, and is we stuck to the issues. We found out what they really are. We addressed them, we did problem solving, and we were open and honest with the people. But it's unfortunate that my opponent, career politician, 20-year incumbent, obviously he chose a different path, right? And the reason he did is because he's afraid of you all. You're right, Debbie, you're right. That's what it comes down to. Because when you're cornered, or when you're inadequate, or when you know that you can't perform, what do? You lash out at everybody else. And let me tell you why I say he's scared. There's many things he did. First, he hid behind his 20-year incumbency. That's where it started, right? I've been here 20 years, so, give me 4 more years because I've been here 20 years. Great, that's it. Then he said, you know what? Let me hide behind the mayor's race and stand behind the mayor. Might I add, the same mayor that he fought against tremendously 4 years ago, but now he decided to, hey, I need you. He hid behind the mayor. But that didn't work either, right? That didn't do so well for him. So then he said, let me try this. Let me hide behind every other elected official I could think about. Let me bring them with me to the polls. Let me have them stand around me. Let me have them give interviews on my behalf. Let them give me plugs. Let them do everything. Again, on our side, I surrounded myself with the people from the community, from our kickoff to everything else. You guys, the people that really matter. Not everything else, not all that flash. But hey, at the end of the day, that didn't work. So then he said, what do I do now? Maybe I start intimidating people and bullying people, right? Maybe I can start calling up people that have someone sign in their window or someone that took a picture with someone and see if I could shake them up. Guess what? That didn't work, right? At the end of the day, so they said, damn, what do I do? You know what? I think I'll buy off my opponents. That's what I'll do. Let me offer something to my opponents to get them out of the race. Or better yet, let me try buying off clubs and everybody else because, of course, he underestimates people. People aren't stupid. They know what he's doing. But he says, let me try it. And then when that all didn't work, last thing he did is, well, then let me get really down and dirty and filthy and just use smear tactics. And let me do it to the point where I don't even put my name on it, right? I just do anonymous letters and I mail them to people, and then I go online and I start stories that start off a true story. Now, when you hear a true story, what's it mean? Bullshit! But that's what happens, right? So then he does all that, and he does blah, blah, blah. And what happens? After all that, and the whole team, and the 20-year incumbency, and all that money that these business people pump behind him, he gets to about 44% of the population. He's a loser, 44% at best, with doing everything else, right? So at the end of the day, you know what that tells you? Voters want change. That's it, pure and simple. People want change. They need change. They deserve change. And you want to know something? At the end of the day, the East Ward deserves better. Much better. So you know what? Round 1 is over. Round 2 starts right now. And our job right now, since he worked so hard to get that 44%, we're going to reward him and we're going to let him keep that 44% in round 2. That's it. And then we're going to take the 56. All right, guys? That's what we're going to do. Because an honest, clean campaign that concentrates on issues will always, always, always win out over bullshit. Remember that. So when you think of them, think of bullshit. Okay? So going forward, we're going to be as clean as we always have been. We're going to stick to just issues. Stick to just what's important. The people in this tremendous community that we all know and we all love. And we have proven we have the best team. We have the most enthusiastic team. I can tell you going to every polling site, but it started this morning even on Avenue. I don't know how many laws were violated, but everybody's taking selfies with us, even people wearing T-shirts from the other team. So that everybody, I was so humbled by it. Really. You know, other people, everything's quiet. It's just the way it is. If people feel that comfortable with us, where they want to come with us, and not just for Tina, who's singing and dancing, but everybody else, all right? The point is you feel good, right? Because you know we're doing the right thing, and so does everybody else. So what I'm going to tell you is we have the team, we have the strategy. It obviously works. We're not going to deviate. We're going to remain positive. We're going to do the right thing for the people. We're going to be victorious, and we're going to celebrate like hell. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To everyone here, and you know what? That applause right now is for you all, not for me. Thank you. The Eastbourne deserves better. Eastbourne #1 always.
There you go.